Hello!
Hello, iOS fans!
The agents of Beastgrave.
And tonight, I'm bringing the Cursebreakers.
Ooh, and I'm bringing my Grand Clash Despoilers deck. Phase 2. Phase 2.
Hello, everyone. Yes, we're back in the Beastgrave tonight, and you're bringing your Despoilers.
I am, yep. Mark 2 this
Mark
time
two,
after.
Any
last
exciting
time.
changes that we need to know about ahead of the game?
Yeah, well, I've changed this card. I've changed. Oh, no, wait. I have made a few changes. I think we took quite a bit of length at the last match where I played against when we used Michael's deck,
Grimwatch,
the Grimwatch, and there were a few cards didn't quite gel. So hopefully it's all a lot more jelly now.
A lot more jelly, a little more wobbly.
Yeah.
I'm bringing quite a different challenge. You mentioned that you wanted to play an elite deck, because I think the Despoilers probably favour the weaker.
Yes.
With a few people to pick off to get go, because it's certainly easier to inspire.
Definitely. Exactly.
So I'm bringing the Cursebreakers. Pretty tough to inspire.
That's going to be tough. Yeah, I've got to kill 2 of them before anything inspires. And if I've killed 2 of them, I'm kind of fucked.
It's game over, man.
Game over.
Now, this deck is really interesting. It was the winner of the Grand Skirmish in Germany.
Ooh.
So it came first.
That's
it's
so good.
It's a... Yes, I'm not sure that was, but yes, it's
Sorry. It's all I've got.
It won, and it's got 2 cards. No, sorry,
It's only got 2 cards.
It's got 3 cards, the same as my Grand Clash deck.
Oh, just
it's
3.
It's a wildly different selection of cards. Obviously, Cursebreakers is very different to playing the Gits.
Yep.
You wouldn't expect it to have that much similarity, but there are very few of the standard cards. I'm really interested to score it. On paper, it looks like it could brick up. Ooh. But I'm guessing as he won, it probably doesn't. So it'll be interesting to see how we go.
So we'll see you in the Beastgrave.
Bye.
Hello.
Hello, AOS fans.
It's the agents of Beastgrave.
And here we are, as promised.
We are set up in the Beastgrave.
I am bringing a net-decked, whatever they're called. I'm bringing a Cursebreakers deck that I found on the net. A net deck, if you will.
Deck.
Now, I had the immediate problem of happens when you just pick a net deck, which looks really quite an interesting deck, is that I had no idea.
No idea what to do with it.
No idea what to do with it. No idea where to put the miniatures at the start. No idea how to play it. No idea whether I ought to throw away these cards. I feel like there is definitely a reason, viewers will see, there's definitely a reason for throwing them away. I'm going to hold on to them and hope for the best. And I'm going to keep all of them.
This is the thing that quite often people point out, that when people win glass and they post their picture, the lovely glass trophy and their thing, and everyone goes, deck please, and it's like, that's like only a third of the whole thing. You need to know what board you want, the placement of the board, the models.
And I won the roll off for a change, but I actually let Pete pick, because I thought maybe what happened next probably suggested it wasn't, but maybe he might want to control.
You picked and I placed.
Sorry, I meant. Oh yeah, I picked. Sorry, well, that's what I meant. I remember what I said. I meant that I basically, because I kind of feel like that there's more of an advantage to be the person who puts the boards down, who actually arranges them. But I wanted to have control of the objectives, so I was really worried you'd sit with 3 at the back. And then, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. I know you're playing offensively, but actually I thought it was more important to control the board.
Which was
We'll see.
So I've got 4 in the backfield here. We've got 5 and 2 in the middle, and 1 and 3 over Robin's side, and there's a lethal here and here.
Yes.
So now it's time for us to roll to see who has to place the first model, and it largely doesn't matter because you've got Storm Boss.
Well, it's a good roll to get 2 crits on.
I always love getting crits on this roll.
Oh, 3 crits. Well, I'll let you place first then, I guess.
There we go. Right-yo.
This deck is brilliant.
So I'm going to put Gnarl. I think that's Gnarl, the one I want to put. Yeah.
You need to get nameplates.
He's a slightly more. I do. From Versatile Terrain.
And I'm going to put Rastus there.
Okie dokie. Mr. Rastus. I'm going to put Ushkor there.
Ushkor. So they're your shooty ones, aren't they?
They are. Shooty zap zaps.
I'm going to risk putting Amis there.
Ow! You're a lot closer to me than I thought you were going to be. I'm not sure how close I thought you were going to be, but okay. I'm going to put Korsh. There.
Okay, and I'm going to put. Averon there.
There
may be a mistake. It may be that I should have sat back a little bit.
You're a lot closer than I thought.
Right, but I kind of feel like you to
Murgoth.
Eat some beast.
Ooh. Murgoth there.
It's Christmas. I need to
Draknar
carve the roast beast.
Roast beast.
Oh, there's Draknar. Draknar.
Grashrak at the back there. There we go. There are cards. It's time to roll to see who gets to pick for the first round. After you, Mr. Robbity-Roo. Cursebreakers get.
Well, I get one crit, don't I? Because I finished first. So I've got a crit, 2 singles and a double. So you're really looking at 2 crits.
Yep. Ah. Pooh, I say. Pooh. Okay, so to you.
Okay. I think I'll go first.
Okay.
And I'll start by trying to empower Rastus the Charmed.
Empower.
And he is inspired.
Inspiration.
So he is empowered, which means...
Gets reroll on your next attack, isn't it? Reroll a dice.
Each time the fighter makes an attack action until the end of the action phase, I can reroll 1 attack dice. And I also score Harness the Storm.
Okay, on to your power step. You got anything?
Yes, I'm going to try and cast Cry of Thunder.
Oh, what's that one?
It's a double. I need 2 lightnings. But if this spell is cast, choose an enemy fighter. That fighter and any fighters adjacent to that fighter suffer 1 damage. It might be a bit early.
This is Averon.
Comes up with Averon, yes.
Averon.
Oh, I got it! The spells are proving lucky, so I'm going to cast it on Draknar.
Ow.
To do 1 damage to him.
Ouchie.
Yeah.
I've got nothing to do.
No, I've got nothing further.
Okay, so on my first turn. So I'm going to charge a Draknar. Going 1, 2. And I'm going to use my token from Grashrak to give me a reroll. 2 hammers.
2 hammers.
Oh. I've got a hammer and I'll reroll the double assist. Crit! Oh, well, 2 hammers.
So I need a crit.
You do, because you only get 1 dice.
I do.
Or it will spell the end of him.
It's a shield.
He's deaded.
Is he? Why is he
3
dead?
damage,
3
and I'm
damage?
pushing you back into a lethal
Wow,
tax.
kaplonk.
Yowza.
Ow.
So I do gain a glory for that.
You do.
And I am feeling much more happy about stuff now.
I'm not.
And in the power step, I'm going to play Sudden Growth on Draknar.
Ooh.
Over to you.
Mm.
That was a very fortunate roll for me there.
I'm going to play Lethal Ward.
Ooh, what's that one?
Choose an objective token. Any fighter in the same hex as that token suffers 1 damage.
Draknar takes another wound.
So what's he down to? He's down to 3. He's down to 3.
So he has a potential to get 1-shotted, I guess.
Maybe. Oh, I realised when I cast Averon, he was inspired.
Oh yes,
cast a
that's
spell.
a good point. Yep. So he does inspire as well.
Inspire.
I have nothing else to play.
Okay, I'm going to try playing Segut Salvo, which is another 2 lightning attack. It's basically any fighter within 3 hexes of the caster, which is again is Averon, can suffer 1 damage, and I can push them 1 hex.
Ouchie.
It must take you further away.
Yeah, yeah. You can push me to one of these 2.
Yeah. Oh, it's a crit.
Close.
Which isn't enough, is it?
No, crit's just a success.
Yeah, just a success. So it's not enough. So that was a
Which
shame.
always throws me off.
Yeah.
I still have nothing.
Okay.
Sorry.
And then if you've got nothing else to do in the power step,
Nope.
I'm going to put Potion of Rage on Averon. So second activation, I'm going to use Cast Fulmination, unless you've got it, which is for 4 magic dice.
Wow. So how much damage is this going to be?
2.
Wow.
It's 2 crits and a success.
So you do take a wound.
Oh yes, I
you
do.
won't do crits.
I do. Bloody hell. I forgot that.
And I'm going to play Rebound.
So
So here we go. This could be very dodgy.
do you not have to be
area.
adjacent for Rebound?
I don't think so.
Okay, wow. Is it Rebound just anything?
Play this during an enemy attack action that would succeed. Roll a defense dice on a dodge or a crit. The attack suffers damage. But I failed.
You failed, so you take 2 damage.
I do. Draknar's in trouble. On to the power step then.
I've got nothing.
Hockey dokie. Okay, so on to my second activation. I'm going to charge with Grashrak. 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. Moo. Don't want mooing though, he's more a goat. So Grashrak, I'm going to have a slap at Amis, and I'm going to use his token again. There's 2 hammers with re-roll of 1.
Ooh, crit.
A crit and a crit.
Okay, well I will take
just the 2 damage.
2 damage. Are you pushing him back? Her back?
I will push her back. Okay. I'm just going to shove her back to there.
Okie dokie. Third activation, I'm going to make a move action with Amis.
Ooh.
She's going to go 1, 2, 3 to there.
Just a move, eh?
Just a move. And then I'm going to play Cunning but Brutal.
Hey, hang on. I think someone's cheating.
Somebody's been playing Warhammer Underworlds online.
Anything in your power step?
Nothing in my power step, no.
Okay. So I'm going to, on my third activation, I'm going to move rather than charge. I'm going to move Course the Sneak onto there.
I fear your victory will only be temporary.
I've scored Despoilers.
Oh, it's the same one.
Yeah. It's the Despoilers version of Temporary Victory. I scored 2 glory, so pick up a new objective. There we go, that's the end of my turn. I've got nothing in my power step.
Okay, I've got nothing in your power step either. And then for my final activation,
fourth fatal final.
Yep.
Flactiflation.
For my final activation, I'm actually going to charge with Averon. Oh, his name label's going to come off.
Oh dear. We'll stick that back on afterwards.
Yep. And
he's going to smash Draknar in the face.
Yep.
Poor Draknar.
So it's 2 hammers, 2 damage with assists.
Ouch. Draknar's just got 1 shield.
Oh, crit and an assist.
That's Draknar dead. Oh. That's 1 dead Draknar. I'm going to put Mutating Maul on Gnarl. Back to you.
I have nothing.
Nothing for me either, so on to my 4th and final go. And I'm going to charge with Gnarl. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So I will score calculated risk at the end of this, which is what I picked up, yes. So thank you for the suggestion.
That's alright.
So Gnarl, using the Mutating Maul, 2 hammers, and I will use Cleave on it as well. Oh, the dice, they say no. So I will score calculating risk for a glory. I'll pick up a new objective, and I've got nothing to do with my power step.
Okay, I'm just going to put Tome of Offerings on Stormsire.
Okay. Don't like it.
I've got nothing else to do.
I've got nothing, so we're on to the end phase, and you went foist.
I did. I've scored Keep Them Guessing.
That explains the move.
Yeah, but it also enabled me to get in the support, which I actually sort of needed. I got a crit.
Yeah,
support made
support
it.
Definitely
sure of it. And I scored Magical Supremacy, which is the one I thought was a score immediately card, and was very excited, but actually isn't a score in end phase. If I successfully cast 2 or more spells, which I did do, so that's a total of 3 glory.
Ouch.
I'll try not to add 2 extra like I did in our previous game.
Big cheat.
I'm going to get rid of, I think. Let me know. I don't normally play this card, so I don't know. Viewers, let me know what you would do. I've got Combination Strike.
That's the make an attack and make a shooting
no,
attack,
score this in an end phase if you scored at least 2 objective cards in the preceding action phase. So I only have. That was why I was saying maybe I should have dumped it because I only have 1. Yeah. But obviously I did score the 1, and then I didn't draw one I could score. But I think I'm going to get rid of it because although I have scored 2 end phase cards, I've only scored only 1 thinking one. I think I'm going to risk, hedge my bets and get rid of it. Draw 3 new ones
and 5 power cards
and 5 new power cards. Yes.
So I am going to score nothing. Wow. Scoring nothing. But I'm going to get rid of Blood Ritual, which is have 2 ritual counters on my leader. In order to score that, I have to kill both of your remaining Stormcasts. And if I'm doing that, I'm not worrying about about scoring a 1 glory card. I am going to keep the other 2 though. I'm going to get rid of Trophy Taker, which is Draknar's upgrade. And I'm going to... I'll keep my other one. So I'm going to draw 1 objective and 4 power cards. Round 2, and it's time to roll. What do the Stormcast get? Stormcast? Yeah, well, they are Stormcast.
Just a double.
Just a double. Cursebreakers, that's the word I meant. Cursebreakers.
Cursebreakers.
Whoa.
Yeah, what is it good for?
Absolutely not.
Well, in this case, it's good for probably scoring a vital kill.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. It may very well, yes. The problem is... yeah, I'm going to have to go for it. I'm going to take the first round, and... I'm going to have Gnarl, have another go at Amis. 2 hammers again. You missed last time horrifically.
2 hammers.
2 hammers. You do need
You've got
a crit.
cleave as well.
Yes, cleave because of the
So I need a crit.
mutating maul, but you needed to crit anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
2 successes.
Ooh, it rolled off, so you've
no.
killed her.
Wowza.
Wow.
Okay. I have now scored what armour because of that.
What armour?
What armour? So I've got 2 glory.
So, Averon, it's down to you.
2 glory. I get a token for Draknar, and I pick up a new objective. In my power step, I have nothing to do at this time.
Okay, I am going to put sudden growth on Stormsire.
Oh, he just got that much harder to kill. So he's now got 6 wounds down to 5 because of the wound he's taken.
Yes.
Youch. I still have nothing.
Okay, I'm going to put Blessing of Victrix on him.
Oh, what's that one?
It's an innate lightning.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And then, if you've got nothing else to do,
Still have nothing.
I'm going to try and cast Abasoth's Withering on old Draxskewer over here.
Draxskewer.
Whatever he's called. No, that's
Grashrak.
Grashrak.
He killed Draknar.
Yeah.
And Draxskewer happens to be a dwarf.
Yes. Well, I'm going to cast Abasoth's Withering, so I am going to automatically cast it because I've got an innate lightning.
Oh, yes.
But I do need to roll this in case I get
you get
double crit. No, triple lightning.
Triple lightning. So that's he effectively takes a wound.
Yeah.
But he's actually dropping a wound.
He's actually dropping a wound, which is interesting because I don't think might as well tell you, I've got a strange demise in here.
Ooh.
We just score this immediately when an enemy fighter is taken out of action by a spell that damaged them or by a spell action that damaged them. I think if you were down on 1 wound and I cast that on you and killed you, it wouldn't count because
I don't think it would.
It doesn't damage them; it just makes their wounds less.
Yeah. So if you've got a damage card and that, you want to do that first, then use the damage.
Yeah. So which is partly why I did that, and now with my final glory, if you've still got nothing to do, final one, I am going to play Word of Power. I didn't do that first because I didn't want to increase the chance of getting a double crit.
Yep. That's a fair enough logic.
And I'm actually, just for the sake of argument, I'm just going to discard Arcane Savant because it's no use because you've killed Miss. I'm just going to discard it so I don't keep going, I'll try to play that one.
What's this card? Oh.
Yeah. And then I'm going to turn all over my turn counters. And I've literally not even had turn 1 and I haven't got any power cards left.
All glory, you spent all the glory as well.
Ba-bung, ga-bung, ga-bung, ga-bung. Ding, 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 ding. Right. First activation, I'm going to shoot at the Bowie dwarf person.
At Norrell.
Yeah.
The one with the mutating maul, basically.
That's right, yeah.
Okay.
So it's 3 dice. Looking for foci.
Okay. You really don't want double crits.
A crit!
Oh, crit and 2...
so then that's no good.
Focus,
that's no good. I will score overpower because I got a crit in the casting roll.
Nicely done. I do get to roll defense though.
You
I
do?
do need a crit because he only has 1 dodge.
Oh, you got it!
Jamminess.
He's got a range of 3, hasn't he?
He does. You can't push me back either.
No, why not?
Because I rolled a crit.
It's a tie, I rolled a crit.
Oh, you did? That's true. I'm very sorry.
That's
you
all right.
can push me back.
I don't think there's any point though, really. I might just separate you, just in case that becomes a thing.
You got to draw a new objective.
So I have to draw a new objective.
So, on my second activation, I
Actually,
guess...
I just realised I shouldn't have pushed you back. Do you
Why
mind
is
if I unpush you back?
You can unpush me back
Thank
if
you.
want.
Because if you shoot me and push me back, I then can't shoot you.
I see.
You have to shoot me twice.
But I'm not going to shoot you.
Well,
I'm just going to charge you.
Oh, okay.
Because he's got the mutating maul.
Of course he has, yes. Yeah.
So I'm going to charge you on my second activation with Norrell, and he's just going to go 1, 2, 3 to there. Once again, 2 hammers. Using cleave. Oh, another crit.
I could get 2 shields this time.
You do, but you do need a crit.
I do. And I will get one, because I'm a jammy git. You can push me.
I will push you onto the objective.
Okay.
And I have nothing to play in my power step.
I have found nothing either. I have no cards.
Yep.
My second activation, I'm going to shoot you again.
Which one? Norrell.
Norrell, yeah.
Poor old Norrell. Getting blasted to pieces.
Just 1 focus this time.
By all rights, you should take this one.
Is that...
He dodges.
Dodges. Oh. And I will just push you back.
Okay. I'm going to play Great Strength on Grashrak.
Oh dear. He's packing 3 damage now, is he?
He is packing 3 damage. That's not enough to kill you, though.
By the way, you're inspired.
Oh, I am!
I just realised.
I was so not expecting that to happen, but also I've not used any of the attacks on the cards.
No, you've been using the mutating maul.
I have, yeah.
You love that mutating maul, and it served you well today.
I do like the mutating maul. It's nice. Get your knockback, get your cleaves. Okay. But anyway, on to my third activation. I am going to charge with that Draknar.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. To there. Charge token, and I will use his counter. So it's 2 hammers with a reroll and 3 damage, and I have cleave. Oh, you need 2 crits.
Okay.
Wow. No.
Nope.
Nope. That was it. I was going to roll the other one for suspense, then realised don't need to.
Yeah.
So that's 3 damage to him.
Ooh, he's still alive.
He is. He's got 2 wounds left. And
You pushing him back?
yeah,
Using cleave.
I'm going to push you straight backwards.
Okay.
Yes, because Draknar gets cleave once he inspires.
I've got nothing in the power step.
Not Draknar, I mean Felhoof gets cleave when he inspires.
Okay, I've got nothing in the...
Okay, so it's on to your third go.
I'm going to do the same again.
Poor old Niall's getting blasted.
2.
So
right, you need a crit.
I need a crit.
If
I've
you
done
get a
that
crit,
once,
I'm
I
going
really
home.
shouldn't this time.
Oh,
No,
it nearly
it
did.
was close.
It nearly did.
And that's 2 damage.
It's 2 damage. It's enough to kill him, isn't it?
It is enough to kill him.
Good, thank God for that. Right, I've actually scored a couple of objectives as well now, so which is nice. So I've got 1 for the kill, and I'm going to score 2 more. I'm going to score Strange Demise because I've killed you with a spell attack action,
Yep.
and I'm going to score Death from Afar because you were 3 hexes away.
Yep, nicely done.
So that's 2 more, and I can draw 2 new cards. I would have scored a combination strike this time.
Just saying. I mean, whilst you're in a slightly dodgy predicament, you are beating me on the glory
I
front
know,
right now.
yeah.
9 to 6. So anything in your power step?
Anything in my power step? No, because I have no cards.
Okay, I'm going to put the Amber Bone Axe on Ushkor. And if you've got nothing, you've got no cards, have you? So I'm also going to put the Tomb of Offerings on him.
Oh, I get an extra 1 because I've got Tomb of Offerings.
Oh, yeah. There you go. And if you've got nothing else, I'm also going to play Spectral Wings. Although I don't know if I need to.
That's his movement.
I don't really need to, but I will. So
Okay.
onto my just because I can,
Okay.
and it's just everyone's in range, so it doesn't really matter. So onto my 4th and final go. I'm going to make another charge with Ushkor. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just because he can.
Okay.
So here we go. It's the Amber Bone Axe. 2 hammers, 2 damage.
So it will be enough to kill him.
Is enough to kill him.
I don't think I've made a save yet. I think you've.
No, you kinda
partly
do one.
because you've been using a lot of cleave.
Yeah, 1 hammer. I'm kind of wishing I hadn't pushed you back now.
Push a shield.
Wish I hadn't pushed you back. Would have got that single assist.
Ah, you would have killed him.
Yeah. Coises. I'm going to push you back towards
Okay.
Felhoof.
He's charged now, isn't he?
He has. It's your 4th final go.
4th and final activation. I'm just going to make a little charge action then. This is my 4th and final go. And just charge to there. And I'm going to shoot.
Poor Ushkor might just be about to get smashed in the face. Or zip
Well, I'm going to zip zapparate him in the face, hopefully. It's a crit and a focus. So
I can't save that.
You can't save that.
So he's dead.
And that's 2 damage. So that means I've scored measured strike.
Nice. Nicely done.
And it's Tome of Offering, so that's 3.
Ow.
1, 2, 3.
I'm going to lose this. I'm going to lose.
And a new objective.
Okay, on to the power step. You got nothing?
I have nothing.
I've got nothing. So on to the end phase. And I went first. So I have scored Survival of the Fittest. Just scoring an end phase if there are 1 or more surviving fighters and 5 or more friendly fighters out of action. Or 5 or more fighters out of action, should I say. You killed 1 of mine, just enough to make me score it.
Okay.
And I'm also scoring Keep Chopping, because I did do 4 attacks.
Wow, nicely done.
So I've scored 4, and I'm going to draw 2 objectives and 5 power cards.
I'm going to score solid gains for sure.
Yeah, I mean, you scored about 6 just from killing people.
And I'm trying to think how many attacks I hit with in that turn. Can you remember?
2, because you've killed 2 of my guys.
And that was all. And I only cast 1 other spell, didn't I?
Because it's hitting,
Yeah.
you actually have to. That's not a. If we draw, that's not a hit.
No,
is
it
it?
doesn't
That's
count.
a fail.
So it was only 2 successful. I killed, yes, because you
Yeah.
saved twice. Didn't you? I did 1 successful. So I don't score the one I just picked up,
Ah.
which is cast 4 spells, in case you're wondering.
Oh.
So I'm going to keep both of those. I've only got 1 objective card left, and draw 1 more, and then draw 5 new power cards. 1.
So it's the 3rd round. Time to roll and see who gets to go first. Stormsire gets a mighty
Crit, one of each.
One of each.
One of each.
What am I going to get? Oh, no crit.
I should go first.
Yeah.
In case you're wondering.
Because you might not have the chance much longer to do much. So it's round 1. Over to you.
Okay, I'm going to attack.
You're going to zap Grashrak, Fellhoof.
Fellhoof, yeah.
His name is Grashrak, I got it right.
It's 1 focus.
1 foci. And a final...
Foci. 2 foci.
So I need a crit on this, and he only has 1 dodge dice. 1 dodge dice, Dave. No. So 2 damage.
2 damage.
Ow.
I will just push you back to there.
Could I have another wound counter, please?
You don't need one, because in the power step I'm going to play Encroaching Shadow. She's only 5 for an edge check, so they suffer 1 damage.
You get.
Which means I also score Strong Start.
Oh,
so
nice.
That's
2 more glory.
2 for the kill, because I got Tome of Offerings.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no, you didn't kill him.
No, you're right, I didn't.
So just 1 for that and 1 for the
yes, you're right.
objective.
1 for the, so 2 more, 2 more glory.
Oh, God. This is all starting so well, and now I'm in horrible, horrible trouble.
And I'm not going to do anything else at the moment. Oh, I might as well just put Tempest Might on him, which is +1 spell damage.
Nice. So I'm going to play Frenzied Switch, because I am staying on an objective. If you've got nothing else...
no.
I'm going to play Bull Charge and Haymaker. So it's a 1 and 8 sword, and 2 more dice.
Could kill him.
But I have scored Bestial Cunning, which is score immediately when you play your 3rd or subsequent ploy, which I have Frenzied Search, Bull Charge and Haymaker.
Oh, it wasn't too bad that you kept it.
No,
one of them
it
was
okay, yeah. Well,
annoyingly, I've got Abathon Unmaking. I thought I don't need to cast that yet. There's no point in risking a wound.
That's the thing again. We've done that before. We've done this whole...
destroyed the objective. But I might not have even thought of it.
Possibly not, but it's just one of those things.
On reflection, I probably should have...
Yeah. Maybe it's just the fact that people point this out after we miss the chance, and then we sit there and go...
Well, it's not an obvious thing. There is I mean, in Frenzied Search, yes, okay, you wouldn't have got those cards. But I run the risk of rolling a double crit.
Yeah.
And then
doing another wound yourself, make yourself even more killable.
Exactly. I basically only need 1 wound then, and I'm dead.
Yeah.
So, or I could even blow myself up.
That's true.
Or
yeah.
Do another double crit later.
Well, true.
That's why I decided not. I thought if he's still alive at the end of the game, I'll do it then.
Also going to play Potion of Rage on Murgoth.
Okay.
I want all the dice.
Yeah. I'm just going to get my 2 defence dice ready. I don't think I've got any extra. I didn't play anything that gave me anything useful, did it? In that, so there's no, I haven't got any. There are a few defensive cards in this deck, but none of them have come out.
Oh.
Apart from Sudden Growth, I suppose. I'd be dead without that, so that's quite. It is quite defensive.
That is quite useful there. And then I'm going to, on my first activation, I'm going to charge with Murgoth, unsurprisingly.
And use how much?
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to use all of them.
How many dice?
So he starts with 3 because he's inspired.
He's got an innate.
2 for Haymaker.
And 2 for.
2 for Potion of Rage.
He can't use any defence dice, is that right?
Correct.
And he's got an innate one anyway.
Yes. So I've got 1 sword plus another 7 dice.
Okay, so
if I get 3 crits, you're out. Or 2 crits, you're out.
2 crits and I'm out.
Oh,
2 crits.
2 crits and 2 swords.
2 crits. Oh yeah, because you've got 3 successes. So
yeah.
So you've killed him. So the message, the moral of that story is use. And it wouldn't have made any difference.
Roll as many dice as you can.
It might have made a difference. No, is use Abathon Unmaking when you get the chance, because you might not have picked up the extra dice, but it doesn't really matter because you rolled lots of successes.
Many.
Yeah. So.
So that's that one.
Yeah.
Suddenly, many of my cards become completely pointless.
Well, I've got nothing to do, and I've got nothing to draw. So there's no point. I can't score either of those. So it's up to you. If you've got anything else to make,
I might. So
let's play it through, and I'm just passing it.
You're just going to pass every time. Okay. So in the power step, I've got nothing to play. Although I might as well put Spectral Armour on course. Don't think it makes any difference.
I will score 1 at the end, but I can't do anything else.
Yes. So on to my second activation. I'm just going to draw. I'm going to get rid of Scrum. I'm going to score that and pick up another one.
Ooh, no. So that's your second activation.
Yep. And in my power,
sorry.
And in the power step, I'm going to play Restless Prize. I'm going to move that objective 2 to there.
Nice.
And
score Swift Capture.
And I'm going to score Swift Capture.
Nicely done.
That was very fortuitous.
Nicely done. So the moral of the story is definitely use Abathon Unmaking when you get the chance.
And then I'll pick up my last objective. So that was my second turn. Nothing in the power steps. On to my third. I'm going to pick up a power card, and again this is very, very, very fortuitously helped me, and I'm going to play Vile Invaders, which is choose up to 2 friendly hunters and push them up to 2 hexes each, where they're both hunters. So he's going to go 1-2 to there, and he's just going to go 1-2 to there. You've obviously got nothing, so on to my 4th and final go, and I might as well pick up another power card because I have. Oh no, that was almost very stupid of me because I need to move. So that was
You're
almost
score conquest, you need to move.
Yes, exactly. So Murgle's going to go 1, 2, 3 to there. Nothing. The power steps onto the end phase, and you got to go first, didn't you?
I scored opening gambit. It occurs to me I probably really should have been looking at my deck, but I'm pretty sure for cards, but I don't think there's anything in here that could have helped me at all. No, there isn't. Just because obviously if I had distraction, in theory I could distract you off now.
Yep. Yep. So I've got 1, 2. How many have you got? You got 15.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17.
17. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 13, so I need to score 4. So I've scored opening gambit, which is 1.
Hey. And you've scored the other 2, haven't you?
I've scored conquest because both of my guys are in your half. And I've scored path to victory because someone was killed, and I'm holding 2 objectives.
Nicely done.
Wow. That was so jammy.
Well played. Well, it wasn't
well
jammy.
done,
I just
sir.
think it just shows that the deck's very efficient.
18 to 17.
18, 17.
I'm pretty happy with that. I mean, it started really well for me because I killed somebody on like my first attack.
Yeah.
Who was somebody who just inspired, which was lucky for me. Near the middle, I was losing. I was like, oh god, I'm going to lose this.
I was 1 spell attack away from winning. If I had...
I was jammy with my saves.
Maybe not actually, but if I had done... If you had saved 1 less, because I don't know whether I got to cast another one, but if you'd saved 1 less, I'd have scored Magical Storm at the end of the last turn. I had 2 more glory.
Not only that, you might have had the chance to shoot and take somebody else out, which would have given you more glory, would have probably stopped me being able to score these.
Your mutating mule. Your
mutating mule. Sometimes he's an ass.
It's brilliant.
I do like mutating mule. I take it in most of my any deck, especially where I've got lots of chafe.
Yeah.
Where you just want to chuck it on somebody and send them in because it immediately makes them, especially when you're up against something like Stormcast rolling shields, it just suddenly makes you that much more of a threat.
That's why I'm wondering whether I ought to be taking it with my goblins.
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah.
Once you've got all that glory sloshing around, you can put upgrades left, right, and centre. Then the only problem you might have there is it might distract you a bit from your goal, which is getting on objectives, and you might suddenly go, I've got things to go and hit people.
Well, I've just got a couple of things in the deck so I've got some teeth.
Yeah.
Because I found in one of the games.
Might be when you played against my
when I played a slightly silly deck with the infestation. If you've got nothing to do, your opponent can just attack you with impunity. But actually, if they attack you and then you hit them in the face with the mutating maul,
they're like, ow! Oh god!
Yeah.
Also, you could possibly put it on somebody and have them go off to a side attack, which might draw the fire away from your main scoring guys on objectives.
You've got to have some teeth, otherwise people could just do whatever they like. That deck was interesting. I possibly made a mistake when I threw away Combination Strike, but then I would have had different objectives in my hand. I think the order that they came out, I think I would have had solid gains and not 2. As it was, I had 2 score immediately. I think I'd have had 1 score
But if you had 1 score immediately, you would have scored that and then drawn the other one and then be able to score that possibly.
But I scored the 2 simultaneously, so it's hard to know.
I mean, considering you literally never played that deck before...
Yeah, it is a very efficient deck.
It is a very efficient deck.
Really get going.
No.
In the sense of the miniatures didn't really do as they were told and they died fairly easily.
Yeah, that was...
But I still managed to score 17 glory.
Yes, I mean, that was amazing. And if they'd stayed alive longer... I don't know if you would have scored more glory, you would have had different people doing those things to score the glory. But that's one of those classic decks of slap all of your upgrades on one guy.
Yeah,
and
I mean,
just
if
make him a
they didn't quite
machine.
Come out in the right order either, because this Vital Surge is right at the bottom. That gives you can get wound counters back.
Yep.
I've got Iara's Instant Storm Shield, which enables you to make extra attacks.
Oh, I like that one.
That's a really and Great Fortitude.
Yeah.
Which again, if they come out, I wouldn't be dead.
Yeah, basically, I would not be dead right now, and therefore they would have been good. See, I have got Guardian Glaive and Larval Lance were both sitting in my deck waiting to come out. So, yeah. They didn't, but in the end, by the skin of my teeth, it didn't matter. I'm really chuffed with that.
Yeah, it's really good.
I was worried that this warband would do poorly against more elite warbands, but I think I've got about 4 weapon upgrades in here. I've got multiple ways to get cleave. I've got 3 or 4 weapon upgrades, so I've got enough to add some punch.
I think having multiple ways of getting cleave is vital for you, because if you fought against these you didn't have cleave, I think it could have been a very different story. Because I pretty much couldn't make any of my defense rolls. Couldn't actually make.
Well, you're relying on those crits then, aren't you?
Well, there were a few times where you got
crit success.
It didn't matter what I got, you couldn't do it. You've got loads and loads of doubling up, extra attack dice cards, which is really nice. The only possible thing I'd be fearing for you is if you had to play a warband that had efficient two dodge saves.
Possibly. I mean, Thorns might be an issue for me. Maybe the Gits, but then in those situations, you're such low wounds that if I just get a few...
Gits, I think would be all right, but
possibly
the Thorns. Well, it depends which Thorns you're playing.
Yeah, and
which ones you're fighting.
The Thorns don't get 2 dodges till they inspire. They have to be right next to you to inspire, which isn't as easy.
No.
So
what about Harrow, Lady Harrow?
Lady Harrow might be trickier. Yes, she could be tough because she rolls 2 dodges from the outset.
Although again, she's not. They all have.
I think they're 2 dodges from the outset.
Okay, that would be.
That could be tougher, but then there's only 4 of them.
Yeah.
So the weapon upgrades then make that much more of a difference because you're doing more damage every time you land an attack. So I don't know.
It's a good deck.
I'm not too.
Can't wait to see you take it to the Grand Clash.
Take it all the way.
I can't wait to see you finish mid-table at the Grand Clash.
Well, this is what I'm aiming for. Mid-table obscurity is my goal. So I hope you guys enjoyed that one at home. Robin doesn't look too displeased with having lost, mostly because he scored a massive amount of glory on a deck he's never played, and it was
a really nice deck. I'm actually I'm now wondering whether I ought to be putting in, as well as mutating more, whether I should be having like more of these opening gambit combination strike type cards, which I tend to avoid because I don't like them.
I nearly always take opening gambit. Only because you nearly always have 1 surge card that you can score, so you always score opening gambit then. But I guess it does rely on you scoring things. And I can see if you take a lot of those cards, you might brick up your hand. You might get a bit constipated.
Well, that's what I was worried about, but it actually didn't. Well, I suppose it happened first turn, but it didn't happen that badly. I still scored them,
and you ended up scoring 17 glory of it. So it did well.
Yes.
It's almost like you could take this to a Grand Clash and win glass with it.
I don't know what you mean.
Well, hopefully, maybe now I've beaten a Grand Clash deck. Surely that means
it wasn't actually a Grand Clash. It was only a Grand Skirmish.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't an official, which I think is like the equivalent of when we had 60 odd people playing.
Well, that's more than the Grand Clash they had at SoCal, which had about 18 people.
Yeah, so I think it's pretty much a Grand Clash.
Yeah, I think, and this could be a controversial statement to make. I don't think you should be able to call it a Grand Clash unless you've got at least like 60
possibly.
people.
Yeah, I don't know what makes a Grand Clash a Grand Clash.
I also don't think you should be able to get glass at a tournament unless there's at least like 16 participants, or at least double-digit participants.
Yeah, just turning up to one and playing like your nan and his
exactly.
Dog.
Yeah, I mean, I
don't know. I mean,
not that I'm suggesting that people would.
I'd happy to take glass wherever. My nan's dead, so that's
easy win. She beat me. The Ouija board.
She bloody Lady Harrow.
But I mean, most people aren't going to go to like a 3-man Grand Clash. A 3-man tournament, win glass, and go, I won glass, and actually play it off like they beat 1,000 opponents or whatever. But yeah, just
be all right though, because there's only 3 people in there. There's probably nobody call you on it.
That's true. Yeah, we just take turns taking a photo with it. There we go. We all won. I'm only bitter because I'll never win glass.
That's basically it.
So do let us know in the comments below, as always, with a time, if you spot any rules, errors, if there's any tactical nuances we could have maybe picked up on, do let us know those as well. We're always eager to improve our game.
Speak for yourself. I'm happy to be as shit as I am.
We'll see you soon in the Beastgrave. Bye.